Vive con huevos. A ver, con huevos.
Are you planning a big move, whether it's a commercial relocation or a residential transition? You need a moving company you can trust. That's where our sponsor comes in. Beep, beep.
Today's podcast is brought to you by the experts in logistics, relocation, and space planning, All Moving LLC. They are your go-to moving company for all your moving needs.
So if you're ready to take the hassle out of moving, contact All Moving LLC today. Visit their website at allmovingco.com, or you can find them on their website, on their social at All Moving LLC. Links will be in our bio.
In our bio,
Thank you.
be lazy and move.
Move somewhere so you
Move.
guys can hire them.
Move. Sorry.
Move, bitch. Get
Maybe.
out the way.
Damn. In the first 30 seconds.
No, it's way past that already. I'll bleep it. It's like that didn't happen.
So the homie from All Moving LLC is actually a homie of Jesus and ours from
Oh, you know him too?
from our younger years.
Nice.
Yeah, so I had a weird kind of weekend. So I randomly saw a friend from middle school in Apple when I was with my dad.
Oh,
And then that same day, it was Jesus' birthday. And then we were supposed to see Jesus, but then he ended up getting too faded. And we didn't see him, but whatever. I see him all the time. And then we saw another friend from middle school that same day. And then that Sunday, I cleaned Esteban's house, which is the owner and of All Moving LLC. So I had like a little
middle school reunion.
yeah, middle school reunion
Interesting.
over the weekend.
How'd you feel?
Did
you feel old?
I did. La chaviza, ya no hay chaviza, ya. Me truena. Soy
El
crujiente.
chavorruco, según él.
Just catching out with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, pues puro jalar.
Es que ya no
¿Y qué
tengo
hacer?
de otra.
Sí.
¿Para qué quejarme?
Queríamos norte. Anyways, welcome back, guys. We are now on episode number 40. So much energy in the
You didn't
room
do the
right
intro.
now.
Yeah,
honestly.
thanks for
We've
introducing
been
Oh
me.
waiting
yeah,
for the
shit.
intro.
My bad. My name is Mario.
My name is Jesus.
My name's Pau.
Welcome
back.
to the Vive con Huevos podcast.
Jesus.
Me adelanté, pues.
Pues sí,
me adelanté.
nosotros aquí esperando y
Getting
nosotros
tired.
cagando el palo.
Anyways, welcome back to episode number 40. Woo!
Episode 40.
And thank you, baby.
I got you.
Thank you. Another otro martes con nosotros. 40 episodes that majority of you, some of you, have been listening to us since day one. I really want to take the time to say thank you to you guys.
Yes.
The ones who continue to listen to us, our new listeners, the ones that stayed after maybe listening to a guest that you wanted to listen to or see, and then you guys continue to maybe see the other older podcasts, and now you're listening to this one. Whatever it is, whatever your story is, we appreciate you. Keep freaking listening. Share the podcast. Share it with your mom. Share it with your dads, your nieces, nephews if they're over 18, because Comadreando gets a little ratchet. And it's not content. I mean, kid content approved. That was, anyways. Don't listen to what you.
It's not for minors,
It is not for
We're
minors.
a full pregnancy term today.
even though we get.
We
40
are.
weeks.
This is our baby. Our baby's a
We had a
real
baby
baby.
today. It was born.
Our baby was
A
born.
pregnancy is 40 weeks long.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had a baby.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Full pregnancy. 9
As
months.
also as you can tell, guys, our boy Diego is back on the pod.
Le gustó, le gustó.
He liked it. He's addicted. I also promised him a Comadreando section, and today we will get a
did.
Comadreando. The
Get
first
ready, guys.
Comadreando
He's gonna
back
talk
in
so
like
much shit.
a month.
For real. I need some content for my Instagram.
So honestly, I feel like we haven't done Comadreando in a minute.
We haven't.
Because you were gone.
I know.
it's-
And then she was almost
stop
gone.
Half of that.
Hey.
Yeah.
and then she almost actually died. But we're really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all you listeners, and keep sharing the pod. Keep telling us what you like. We always love recommendations. Don't feel like we don't take them or we won't take them. Honestly, I like them. Gives me, talking points.
Yeah. I got some feedback today.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Somebody told me they really liked how they could watch us on Spotify.
Oh, that is a really cool feature, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a cool
Yeah,
feature.
I just don't like how you can't like when you exit it out, it like minimizes the
And
little.
yeah.
So you have to like exit. Yeah, you have to click X and stuff like that.
I
but
did see that. But I think it's cool
Yeah.
too. But I was thinking about it and like that might be why the YouTube views aren't up as high.
I figured, but
For what? That you can't exit out?
no, that
the
you
reason
can.
that
So
watch the video on
Spotify,
Spotify.
we can watch the video.
If you have premium, you can shut your phone down. You can still listen to the video, or you can pop it out on other apps.
What I'm saying is that our views on YouTube might not be up because you can already watch the video on Spotify.
Ah,
So like people that are already
Mm-hmm.
on Spotify just watch it there versus going to YouTube.
gotcha.
Yeah,
I
Kind of
mean-
makes sense.
but we're moving up. We're
we
now
are,
we have
yeah.
thumbnails.
A huevo?
That was pretty cool. I thought it was.
Oh wait, the thumbnail you made.
thumbnails,
Yeah,
yeah, the
that was
thumbnails
cool.
for- yeah.
I thought that was cool too.
Took me a whole 30 seconds.
Did you guys like the thumbnail?
I did.
Diego hasn't even seen it.
Pinche
Diego's
güey,
a,
¿qué haces aquí?
Diego's a fake fan, bro. Diego's
Fake
a
fan.
fake
I'm a
fan.
busy man.
All of a sudden. Speaking of busy people in our lives, today I want to stir the pot.
Damn, I like that.
Yeah, I know you like
I like
stirring the pot.
too.
Today is National Boyfriend's Day.
Oh,
Did you get posted, Diego?
I did.
Damn.
I
Did you get
did.
posted, GB?
My
ma-
girlfriend posted me today in general.
But she didn't say
Oh, she
Happy
didn't
National
say-
Boyfriend Day, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Does,
So I got posted. That's what matters.
no, it has to say Happy National Boyfriend
She
Day.
just
It's
posted
because I'm not a
you.
boyfriend. I'm a man
But
friend.
no,
Well,
you don't want to be a man.
yeah, I was gonna
friend.
say
Yeah, wait,
I have a
that's
total
actually
different
bad.
definition of a man friend. Jesus, a booty call.
Yeah.
I'm not a boy either.
Well, but you're.
man.
her
I'm
a real
boyfriend. What the fuck?
Sorry, ADHD. My ADHD has.
Did you get posted,
You know
though?
what? Wow, I just had a moment.
What?
My ADHD really hasn't kicked in a lot.
And you know why?
Well, it
The
just
coffee.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out. I'm not gonna shout them out until you
No, they
these
got
sponsor me.
sponsors.
Why are you avoiding the question?
Yeah,
Wait,
don't-
what was the
don't-
question?
Did
said,
you
did
get
you
posted?
get posted?
Bring the mic closer
Did
to
you
your
get
mouth, boy.
posted? Did Paulina
I-
upload
no.
a picture?
Paulina? Who the
Paulina.
fuck is Paulina?
Paulina.
Paulina.
When I'm mad at her, she's Paulina.
Paulina.
Paulina. No.
No.
No?
I did not get posted today.
Why
It's
not?
okay though. I didn't get posted on National Girlfriend Day.
Also,
But I was, I'm not always on Instagram.
yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Damn.
They say
This is
that,
the Diego that I was telling you guys last week.
They say that the couples that post each other less are the happiest. So.
That is true. Do you think
Happy
that
National
You
Boyfriend Day.
legend.
That
Just because they fall into it.
Yeah. She's the one that made that post. Post this, post this,
That's
post
not
this.
true. I post you all the time.
No, my Instagram is basically your second Instagram.
Oh.
No, it used to be. No longer.
We gotta count. Like, we gotta count because all of mine are
Oh, we
like
counted once and you
Mario
fucking
Pao,
lost.
Mario
So why do you
Pao,
want to
Mario
do that
Pao,
again?
Mario Pao, and then yours is Pao 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 Pao, Ollie Pao Pao Pao, maybe Mario and Pao.
It's okay. I'll say it's Happy National Boyfriend Day. You'll appreciate it more than
It
a
feels
Instagram
forced now.
post.
Yeah,
It's like with the flowers.
yeah.
No, I'm not actually.
Yeah,
When
that's
they tell you,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta
Don't
buy
get
me
the flowers
flowers.
after
Yeah.
they tell you to get them flowers.
I never. Whenever she complains and she's like, "How you haven't bought me flowers in a while?" I wait.
You gotta,
Yeah, I wait like a week.
it resets
Uh-huh.
like another
And
2 weeks.
but the thing is, it doesn't matter
Man
how long
math.
you wait.
Man math.
It doesn't matter how long you wait. The flowers after she has to say something, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, or a
Exacto.
month,
So
don't
once
count.
you say it,
Yeah.
ya tienes que
You
dejar
have
que
to-
pase
you have
tiempo
to-
para
yeah.
que
Pues
kind
sí,
of
pero
resets.
o sea, no importa cuánto tiempo pase, esas flores ya no cuentan. They're eliminated from the
So you go
flowers.
like -1, so you
Minus
go back.
one. Yeah.
Fuck this PEMDAS ass.
mames.
No, what
Girl
the
math.
fuck?
So you never have to give flowers again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you give the flowers, and then the next ones you give without her having to say anything are the ones that
That's
count.
crazy.
But what happens if you say it again? Like what
Well,
if?
then you're in deep shit, bro.
So that's still negative too. So
She
now I
should-
have to
Yeah,
give
no,
you
it's
three.
You have to start
To
doing
make up-
it on your
Yeah,
own.
un ramo buchón,
Yeah.
básicamente.
Like the ones you gave me when I came back from Costa Rica, those counted. That was really sweet.
Ah,
bonito.
she already
That
knows.
was really sweet.
Well, yeah, she almost died. It was like she was
But
gonna.
like,
It's okay,
I think the ones
mandilón.
before that didn't count. I think you're at I think you're even right now.
I'm at 0.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
0.
So you bought her
You're at
flowers and she said those doesn't
Yeah,
count?
those don't count. You
Because
see?
I had
That's
to ask
crazy.
for them. I don't want to fucking ask for flowers.
Well, don't
But no,
ask.
don't ask.
Well, if I
you don't get them,
fucking
you
say
probably
anything,
didn't
I'm
deserve
never
them.
gonna get-
Damn.
No, mi novio nomás no es muy detallista y se le tiene que recordar de veces.
Yo tampoco.
No,
Kinda-
la neta, tú vales Burge en detallista.
Damn, you
Yeah.
don't call me out like that, but yeah, no. But it's different because, like, I grew up in a house where, like, I didn't see it at all.
Yeah.
Entonces no crecí haciendo ese
So that's always been,
But
Yeah.
not to get on like a tangent, but that's always been my biggest thing is that, like, when we have a family, I want our kids to grow up seeing that so that they do those things.
Simón.
So, like, all those things have to be implemented before, you know? And, like, it's not like
Te
I'm
está
sitting
educando.
here. No, ajá.
Yeah.
No, como que estoy aquí
Okay.
diciéndole
Okay.
Mario cada semana,
But-
me compras flores. No, nada que ver. Pero cuando pasa mucho tiempo, pues se le tiene que como...
But I came from a household where my dad's love language is gift giving. So I did see it all the time.
Yeah, but you're as much as your dad's language is gift giving, he also liked receiving the gifts and you didn't like giving them.
That's true. You see?
I hate
Desde
buying
chiquito,
gift,
I
though.
hate giving
buying
gifts.
gift.
What?
It's such a stressful.
Oh,
moment.
that's the reason I hate Christmas time. It's such a stressful
Yeah.
time in my
I do hate
freaking
gift
life.
giving during Christmas because I feel
Yeah.
like it's expected and it just gets really expensive. And then there's so
Yeah.
many fucking people.
There's way
that
too
you have to
Like,
buy
our
for.
friends stop having kids.
Well, and then
I'm
that's the
broke.
thing. No, to me, like the gift should be for the kids.
Yeah.
Like the adults, like, you can buy yourself the jacket that you want. I
Mm-hmm.
don't need to buy it for you. But the kid can't buy themselves the clothes and the toys. So it makes sense.
Y tu mamá. Yeah, buy your mama a gift.
Yeah, but my mom's the last one to expect me to give her a gift.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
give
Also,
her a
Carla's
gift.
like, shout out my suegra. She's very good at like last minute telling you what she wants because you ask
That's
her.
awesome, though.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm
Te
saying.
dice,
yeah,
it's
it's
problema
like,
When he
solucionado.
says last minute, he
yeah,
fucking
it's like
means
literally like the
last
day before
minute.
I'm at Las Americas, like shit. Versus my mom's pretty good at that. My dad is freaking horrible because my dad's the type of person's like, no quiero nada, but he expects it.
Oh, no.
And you're like, fuck, what do I get this
Dramático.
man? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
In my
It's a
family,
struggle.
since it's a lot of us, some years we try to do different things. Like one year we would all collect for charity versus giving each other. Others we would put money together to buy something for the house. This year we're doing White Elephant. We're like, let's just
That's cool.
See, I
Do
do
that.
like that. Or
Yeah.
like one of our friends, they do an experience.
Yeah.
So like instead of getting gifts, they save that money and then they go somewhere.
Oh,
That-
that's
So
dope.
like they
yeah.
rent a cabin or they do something. And I think they
That's-
give each other like DIY things just
Yeah.
to like gift something, you know?
Yeah.
But they do that. I think that would be my ultimate goal. Like when we have a family, like I would want to
Well,
do
that friend is where I stole the idea from, like with the girls.
Yeah.
To start doing like more experiences stuff, because I just feel like, well, at least when my nieces tienen todo.
Yeah.
Like they have everything.
You get to that point, like, you don't
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
you can Amazon anything any
Like
day.
I said last year, I said it the year before too, but last year I said I'm not buying them toys, and I'm not buying them toys this
Yeah.
year. I'm sticking to it. They get other
Yeah.
things,
No,
but not
they're
toys.
not. They're definitely
They have
not.
so many. They have unopened toys.
Damn.
Who did I? Oh, I was telling Sarai the other day because she was telling us how Emma has like unopened toys in her closet and how she like doesn't know what to get her for Christmas. And I was like, dude, rewrap the toys in the closet. She'll never know. She doesn't know what she has up there. Like,
No, she-
you know, because
She doesn't know what she has right now.
Because she
That's out.
knows that like her
She's
suegros
gonna
and
watch
her
that
parents-
episode. This
No one's
episode
gonna
in
know.
the future.
I know,
like,
right?
No one's
But
gonna
I've
check the
actually seen
apparel.
people like on TikTok and stuff do that.
Yeah.
But I think that's smart. Like they have unopened toys, and like the kids, all they want to do is open something. At least at like Emma's age. Obviously, you get a little older and you want certain things. But like at the baby's age, like they don't know. They just want to open gifts and see things under the tree.
That's true.
Like they're gonna get gifts from their grandparents anyway. You know. So why do the parents have to spend more money if it's not?
True.
Or spend that money on something else, like redo her room if she wants it, or you know, like something bigger.
you don't sound
versus,
like a cool
your-
auntie.
I'm actually really cool. I give all the toys.
Yeah, but we're the type of, and I'm including myself here. Like I'd rather much take you to like Legoland or like Disneyland and have fun that way.
Yeah,
Versus
instead
give
of
you
just
like
like a
a
gift.
toy, you know.
Yeah.
Or like
I go back and forth. Like, I definitely want to be the one that shows up with the biggest gift.
Nah.
Because, like,
The big ass the bear from Costco.
no, just a really big box, you know? Because then, like, the kids get really excited over that. It doesn't really matter what's inside, but, like, they just want, like, the big
Damn,
gift.
Everyone's gonna hate you at the parties.
Why?
Ahí viene esa tía.
Mamona.
She thinks she's better than
Yeah.
me.
No, it's not in that way. But it's
I know it's
kids
not, but
like
yeah.
big box, like big gifts, and so it makes sense. Like, why are you gonna give them a little tiny bag? They're not gonna get excited over that.
True.
So I go back and forth because, like, I think they get to a certain age where the experiences are better. Like Hannah's age, I think, is the perfect age to start doing the experiences because, like, last year we took her to Universal Studios and she enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And it was just her, like, it was just us three. So, like, you know, it was something different. She really enjoyed it. She
got a
actually
whole day.
knows,
Yeah.
like, you know, she gets it. And then if you're 2 or 3, like, you don't.
That's true.
What are you know, like, you don't get it. You don't understand. You want to open gifts.
Chit.
So
Yeah, I can see that. Like Hannah got a whole day. Like she wanted to go to Universal Studios. That was a surprise. And then when we finished, I asked her what she wanted to eat, and I gave her choices, and she's like, "I want ramen." So the girl got ramen.
she got burger.
She got a burger.
lunch.
Oh yeah, she did.
She got, like, she had the whole day, you know?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would much rather do that. But yeah, gifts is like. Anyways, but that's a good little transition from like what I wanted to talk about
yeah,
today.
it is actually.
So I had an all company wide meeting today. It was like team building presentations in the morning, team building in the afternoon, and my boss scheduled this day at the beach where this guy comes and builds sandcastle. He brings sand, he wets it for you. He basically shows you how to build the sandcastle or like mold. He shows you how to mold the sand, basically.
so that it doesn't fall.
So it doesn't fall, and like how to make different shapes and stuff like that, like the different textures of the sand. And then he splits you up in teams, and then you make a sandcastle or whatever you want, and then he judges you, right? And as I was there, and I was kind of just thinking of like random stuff. I honestly at one point was just I
I
was
think
just telling
that's
people what
worse
to
than
do.
a pizza party.
You know what? It was
Bro, if I was working somewhere and they like
Trust me, I
trust
said
me.
that too.
fucking bitch.
I tried my hardest.
It was Mario's
like,
biggest headache for the
I'm
past
getting
month of his
fired
life.
because I'm throwing hands.
For the past month, and
There's no way.
And then, trust me, I did different suggestions. I was like the haunted hotel,
'Cause
because
it's
originally it
spooky.
was
No, it was
supposed to
October
be.
13th,
Or yeah,
no?
originally it was supposed to be in
So,
two
like,
weeks
Friday
from
the
now.
13th.
They found it on
spooky season.
Craigslist.
Yeah, so originally.
We said
$50
Johnny
la hora.
Wahoo.
Yeah. And the whole office was like, let's go to Johnny Wahoo. So I pitched a bunch of
Yeah.
ideas to the whole, like, different people in the office. So it was like the haunted trail, the haunted trail.
Axe throwing, no?
Yeah, axe throwing, a spooky escape room, a normal escape room, paintball, literally everything under the sun that I thought was cool. I was like pitching it. You know, I was like go-karts, todo, güey, todo.
Tijuana,
Yeah,
let's go.
Dude, I did. I suggested Ensenada. like in a bus, like pick us up across the border and
Oh,
go.
to Valle.
Yeah.
Okay, with your $500
The TJ
budget.
experience, bro. It's cheap too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I've
should
been
tell your
like,
boss.
boy, and los veo rato.
God damn.
And I suggested Johnny Wahoo, and everybody was super down. But anyways,
How was it though? Like the experience at the beach building.
Yeah, did you
castles
take a picture of
as
his
an adult?
sandcastle?
No,
As an adult.
I'll ask Karen. It was.
As an adult.
It's funny
Bro,
because
like,
some
seriously.
of the coworkers, I'm not gonna name names because I don't know who listens to this shit, but we were at the office and he goes, "Yeah, last time I built sandcastles, I was 12." he's like
Hey, sometimes we need to get into
but
it
he's
with
like
our
a
inner
50-year-old man. But it's just, I don't know.
Nah, it's una mamada.
Yeah.
Okay, but I have a question. Would you say I get it? Like, I would have judged it too. But like, once you're there, it's like, fuck it, I'm here and I have to have a good time.
I had a lot better of an the experience was way better than I thought
It would be.
Yeah, than I thought it was.
And do you feel like general consensus versus off of like, or based off of vibes, do you feel like everybody kind of felt that way? Or was there people that were like, I'm not fucking doing that? Like Diego would be like the one in tennis shoes standing in the sand behind like,
There was
Probably,
there was
yeah.
people who
because
were
Diego
like,
doesn't wear sandals.
yeah, I mean everybody participated, but there were points where like I was just kicking it in the sand and just kind of fucking around, and so were other people. You know, like you just kind of tell like they were over it. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy it. and I did enjoy it. Like it was like a weird medium, but it was one of those like. So the whole argument was that Johnny Wahoo in this case was not team building enough. But I don't think this exercise was very team building either. Because we were still split up in teams, which was in theoretically like if we were playing at Johnny Wahoo, which those of you who are not local or don't know who I'm talking about, Johnny Wahoo is a simulator bar here in San Diego, which is actually really fun. Shout out them.
RMD sponsor us because
Yeah.
that wasn't a free ad.
And that would have been the same thing because if we were on The Sims, it would have still been groups of like 2 or 3 people playing like let's say like dodgeball or one person per round for golf.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
You know?
team building because you're all
Yeah.
in the same area
Yeah.
together and you're forced to talk to each other.
Yeah.
More team building than being split up in teams and
So the teams were
There's
teams.
alcohol there.
No, there wasn't. Oh, yeah. So that was another thing. So
Yeah.
it was like we were at the beach. You really couldn't drink. Not that that's the whole point, but it's just you're out of the office. You're just kind of like I don't want to be here no more.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
team outing. Should be
it would have been like it would have been a lot better if it was a team outing, in my opinion. But not my monkey, not my circus. So whatever. I didn't pay for it. I didn't think it was the team building that maybe he thought it was supposed to be. And honestly, like some people left like as soon as we were done, right at 5, peace. So I was like,
That's
Wait,
something
so
I
like,
would do.
Imagine
do you
that.
feel like some creativity came out? Do you feel like you connected with your inner child? Like, did you make peace with little Mario building sandcastles in Coronado Beach? Like what?
I don't feel like I connected with my. Oh yeah, I did because that's actually what sparked the this topic. But I don't know. At one point, I was just like, I'm over this shit. It's freaking hot. I'm in the sun.
It was hot today, yeah.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah, you're a
You
big
also
guy.
don't really like
You're a
the
big guy.
beach.
You start sweating. There's sand
Yeah.
in between. Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it's fucking sand
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm sitting down. I'm trying to build a sandcastle. My fucking gout started acting up. I'm trying to sit crisscross applesauce. Me dio un calambre.
Fuck that. Shit.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't. It was cool. I got where he was going, but it just honestly it didn't. The only thing that it sparked was a topic for today.
Hey, it did
Yeah.
its job.
Yeah. Which I wanted to talk about, like what, like your childhood, like your favorite childhood memories, and like what do you miss?
Like activities.
Like activities that you could go back to. Like say for example, like today, like the sandcastle thing was cool. Like it really did bring back memories. Like my mom would take me to Coronado a lot, like on her free time. It kind of brought back that. Or like I started remembering like riding my bike like super far, and like yo le ponía como que I would put the little card on the wheel so it'd go.
El pau pau.
Yeah.
La botella
Yeah.
pau pau. So like, yeah.
And I thought it was super cool. Go super fast. Métele turbo. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I don't know. Just like a cool
childhood
little,
memories.
Yeah. Or like if you could go back and be like, I want to relive this. Actually, we not really talked about it a little bit, but when we were watching the fight when Jesus was hella faded, and Katya's cousin was like, oh, I wish I could be Emma's age again.
Oh yeah.
Or little
Dude, I
niece,
would
she was 2 years
switch
old,
to that
or
age
is 2 years old.
in a heartbeat. I feel like I have a lot of good childhood memories. I also feel like I don't remember a lot of my childhood.
Trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you blocking now?
But I
Jesus
feel
number 2.
like one of my one memory that I would go back to, and like not to get all nostalgic, but I feel like lately my grandpa's been on my mind a lot, and we used to read the newspaper together. And one of my favorite activities was I don't remember, I think it was like Thursday newspaper or something. I was little, right? It would be like a kid's newspaper, and it had like little activities. So that was like my favorite newspaper day, obviously.
Was it
'cause
like
I would get
drawing
the
or like-
kids. It had like a crossword puzzle you could color in. It had some comics. My grandpa used to like clip out the comics from the newspaper and then like save them. So I had a bunch of those saved. And I feel like that was always a really nice like childhood memory. Like I haven't picked up a newspaper in like I don't know
Do they
how
even
long.
sell
I don't even know if they
newspapers
still
still?
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I haven't seen a newspaper in a longer time.
And I spent a lot of my childhood like coloring and drawing. My grandpa thought that if I got really good at drawing, I'd become like Picasso or something. And well, that never happened, but you know. Yeah, I think a lot of my memories are from like me coloring and stuff. I feel like that's like one of the things. And I've actually always wanted it. Like I wanted to get back into like the adult coloring books. And I don't know if it's maybe because it is
Porn.
kind of like what?
She's coloring porn.
No. Have you not seen them? Where they're like the mandala ones? Like they have like
Oh, I've seen them.
Doesn't Melly do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or used to do that?
I tried doing it once. Like my girlfriend brought out one of those books. Yeah, I tried
Yeah, because your
coloring.
girlfriend's like very. Like,
Yeah, she's really talented with like
The color
dots
by
and
numbers?
everything. Yeah,
Well,
dude, I couldn't
kind of,
finish. It's like
It's
like
a lot of mental.
rompecabezas.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that. I don't
hate
enjoy
puzzles.
Legos either.
I am
Did you
bittersweet
play-
with Legos.
Like,
Yeah,
did
my
you,
dad,
like-
my dad would buy me Legos a lot because he wanted me to like develop my mind. And
Yeah.
or maybe I just couldn't sit down. I think I had like he low key knew I had ADHD and like he was like, "Here's some Legos, sit the fuck down." Pero yo me frustro bien rápido. Like if something isn't going my way super fast, I'm just like, "Ugh!"
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, verga todo. Fuck this shit.
This shit.
So like I would be sitting there and like sometimes I wouldn't like understand the instructions, or like it would look a certain way and it wasn't like clicking in my head, or the piece wasn't fucking fitting, or I was always a chubby kid, so I couldn't disconnect the pieces. Yeah, mis manos.
So you eat it.
Yeah, I crack it out. So yeah, damn. Now I'm pissed. I got anxiety. Sorry, babe. Stole your spotlight.
It's okay. So I tried going back to the coloring, and yeah, those books got really frustrating.
Yeah,
Like, I was like,
you
I
don't
can't
find
do
peace
this.
anymore.
No, I don't find the
You
peace in
don't
it.
find peace.
But if you dig a little bit deeper, there's some kind of trauma there. So they say you should like push through it, and it'll eventually become kind of like when you start like breathing exercises. Like they're really hard at the beginning, but then they start to get better, like that.
Paul starts
So-
crying. She's coloring her mandala.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I need to like heal my
With
inner
a
child by
CPAP
doing
machine.
that. I used to also like playing outside a lot.
I really do miss playing outside.
Yeah, I had like a swing set and stuff, and that was like my
yeah.
favorite activity.
Or I sometimes I like see my nieces, and I think I've said this on the pod. And I really wish that they would play outside more. But it's also really fucking scary. Like when I think
Yeah,
about
I
like,
mean-
like we would go out, like there was no cell phone, there was no Find My Kids, there was no Apple AirTags.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
was
know?
playing inside of my grandparents' yard, so like I can't say I
Oh,
was
yeah.
going anywhere.
No,
you know,
one was blessed to have grandpa that had fucking 20 acres of land. But uno que era pobre and lived in a condo.
I mean, when we moved to Colorado, I was like, I mean, I would play outside, like on
It's
the
only
street.
10 acres over there.
Yeah.
No, over there it wasn't. We had a backyard, but it wasn't acres.
Yeah, like I think from the condo where we lived to Morley Field, that was like a solid like 3-4 miles.
Wow.
And I would like ride my bike.
Bike.
Fuck you. Go play Mario Todo Solitario y beep, 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 on the swing sets and like the
Yeah.
jungle gym, and then just ride my bike back home. Now I wouldn't.
By yourself?
Yeah.
You didn't have friends?
No, not where I lived when, at the condo in North Park. There was a lot of
Why?
LGBTQ community around, so that they didn't really have a lot of kids. We should probably scratch that out.
Yeah, I don't think that's the topic you want to touch.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I got jokes. And I,
There just wasn't a lot of kids in the neighborhood. There was like maybe like 2, but one was like I want to say like maybe like 2 years younger than me, but he was super annoying. Era un gringo. And some Asian kid.
Damn.
Yeah. And I mean I would hang out with them like if I would play baseball or something. I would wreck them.
In baseball?
Yeah. Tony Gwynn. Steroids and
You must have
everything.
been playing in your dreams.
Yeah.
First of all, for somebody that can't even throw a ball, all right,
with that
has
coin
a
at
lot
the
to say. I really wish we have a video of
I
Paulina
know.
throwing that
That was-
quarter.
that was a
That
great
was a
time.
horrible time.
That was horrible.
I've never been so
That was
embarrassed.
great. That was really funny.
But anyways, I would not trust my nieces to like go to the corner over here.
No, and well, they're still little. I mean, like because your
was
sister
re-
has like a little park in the
Yeah.
community, so like maybe once Maya's a little older, they can both go together, you know? But like
I
I
don't
wasn't going
know.
anywhere before I was 8. Like 8, 9 is when my mom started letting me go to like my neighbor's house and play outside.
Yeah, I was about Hannah's age when I would start going to the park by myself.
Yeah. So I mean, like in that community, so this kind of transitions into your next point, but we'll let them talk
Yeah.
about their
Childhood
activities.
She didn't have
but-
a childhood because he's AI.
No way. You don't remember.
How's your
childhood.
AI childhood, Jesus?
There's only one thing I want from my childhood is unlimited video game playtime without the worry of like work, bills, messing up my sleep schedule. That's where I envy all my friends that are playing right now all night, and I can't play with them because I'll just mess up my
But
sleep
now
schedule.
you have all the games, but you don't have the time.
I don't have the
That
time. I want to
sucks,
spend like
yeah.
100 hours on this new game that came out, and I can't.
I can't game like that, man.
I do like
I
games,
can't
though.
like
I
sit
do,
in a
but-
dark room and just
Not
zone
necessarily
in,
dark,
man.
but-
Well, I just can't zone. Like I can zone in.
I mean,
like,
if you have friends in there and it's kind of like a little community,
all my friends play.
it's
You
fun.
play.
I
Jesus
know.
plays.
No, they literally all play.
Yeah, I'm like probably the only person that's not a gamer in the group.
And we all play different games, and we just hop on the chat
and then
together.
just same chat. Yeah,
I can't
It's a
sit
good
there for
time.
hours and just do it.
It's fun.
Pause.
Pausamos.
No.
Oh,
No, no entendí.
What?
Pause.
Oh,
It was
okay,
a-
You can't sit there and do it for hours.
Light bulb.
So there's no game you used to play or sport or activity that you would do as a kid that like if you did it now it'd be kind of like healing your inner child
Healing.
or just connecting with your inner child like little.
I mean, I used to
little
bully a lot
things.
of people when I was a child. Maybe I should start bullying people again.
You probably
That's I did not expect that.
Diego. Oh yeah, Jesus was
was
a
a
big ass
bully.
bully. He was
No
like,
way.
he was the
You
ringleader.
were?
Yeah, he was the ringleader.
I knew how to manipulate.
You know how many kids this man made cry?
No way.
Yeah,
but
dude.
He seems like the nicest guy ever.
It's always the quiet ones. It's always the quiet ones.
Just got to know how to move the pieces.
What was?
He used to be so much of a bully. He hopes he finds one of the kids one day and says sorry because of
Oh,
how
I've
much
done
of a
that.
bully.
Yeah, I've done
But then
that.
I'm afraid because I'm gonna get shot too.
Yeah, I've done that.
that
It felt
bad?
good. It felt good to apologize.
Oh, to apologize.
apologized.
I thought you were saying it felt good to bully him.
No, not to bully, but to.
Maybe back
Yeah,
then it
like,
did.
Yeah.
that was fucked up. It kinda sorry, bro.
That's very big of you, Diego.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for making that step.
What's a game that you wish you could play all day, or like, but not like now? I wanted like little.
Like
Jesus.
your favorite game as a kid.
Yeah, like for me, it would have probably been like Crash Bandicoot, Twisted Metal.
Oh,
I like
As a
Zelda.
kid,
Yeah,
I
Twisted Metal
mean,
was a sick one.
Pokemon was always my favorites, or Legend of Zelda.
I loved Zelda. I had a GameCube.
Those are
That
the
was
best.
Asshole.
Hey man,
Hey, Pokemon is pretty good, man.
fucking best.
You can even play it right now in your cell phone.
I got it
It's
right here.
dope.
He
I'm
played
like-
it
Yeah.
all
No,
the
Jesus
time.
plays
I
on
played
the
before.
podcast.
The other
Yeah.
day, I was at work and I saw a girl playing that. It looked pretty entertaining.
Wait, you've never played? You didn't play?
No, I did play when it
you were in Best
when it
Buy?
blew up.
2016,
When
like
it
when
blew
it
up.
barely
Blew
came
up,
out.
Yeah.
But then I just stopped. Like
yeah, me
you know,
too.
like how the iPhones, like once the new iPhone comes
Yeah.
out, it started like overheating and everything. I'm like, fuck that. And then they just deleted the game.
They made it better.
Yeah, I saw
addicting.
the other girl like the other day, like
Ni
girl
le
was
digas.
playing, and I was like,
My girlfriend got me back into it.
damn. Oh, your girlfriend is a gamer too?
Yeah, we played together.
Nice.
One day, there was one day we just got our Switches and we were just playing different games.
I tried. Playing, I tried playing with my girlfriend, like but we end up fighting.
Oh yeah, Lily's
Like,
really competitive. Though. That's it,
we
too.
start
Oh
arguing.
no!
And they're like, she
Just-
sucks at it. I gotta
just
wait for her.
starts
I'm like,
crying.
get the fuck away from her. Get out of here.
No, that's one thing. I get my ass whooped
Yeah.
on Mario Kart, and
Mario Kart?
she beats me in Mario Kart.
Diego's
and
pretty
Super
good at
Smash.
Mario Kart. Ooh, we should have them compete because I think Diego's probably the best one.
I am. I'm
Well, the issue is
good.
I don't know the maps because I don't play it as much.
You don't need to know the maps.
You do need to know the maps.
Yeah, you do. You gotta know
There's
your corners,
secrets,
bro.
yeah, and
You gotta
That's
know
how,
your
that's how
corners.
people are so good because you remember the turns.
And the little
Cheaters.
like
Come on,
secret
dog.
like shortcuts.
Cheaters.
that's with any game. Even like Call of Duty and stuff like that. You need to know where to hide all that.
I play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What
But
about
yeah,
you, Diego? Oh,
video
sorry.
games.
Because you got me thinking. I wasn't ready for the question, but I started thinking like the one thing I miss, honestly, like going to the pool with family, friends as a kid,
Yeah.
and then you get out, like you made
Con-
that
yeah.
sandwich
Y
con
te comes un
Doritos,
sandwichito.
and it was just like mayo.
Luego
and
no te
fucking
dejan
ham.
volver a meterte
Yeah,
a la
but,
alberca
like,
por
that was
una
a good
hora.
memory.
A wet sandwich
Sí,
with Doritos.
con los dedos todos
Yeah.
arrugados.
Yeah.
Those are like good
Those are good
memories.
Some
memories,
white.
yeah.
I don't feel like
Wonder
I'm healing anything. It was
Yeah.
just
No,
like
they were
it
just
was
good memories.
nice, like
Yeah.
nice memories that I had. It was
That
always a
nap
good time.
after a long day
Yeah.
at the pool, cuando estás todo
Bien
quemado.
asoleado.
Oh,
Todo madreado llegas y
Yeah,
duermes como bebé.
Yeah, those were good times.
the
I
sheets
liked
were
those.
just that perfect temperature where it was like you're really freaking hot and the sheets are just cold and you just like
Damn, unlocked the
damn,
memory there, huh?
Yeah.
It's going.
Now I want a sandwich on Wonder Bread.
Para disculparse con su jefe. Like, it was a good meeting at the beach.
It was a good time at the beach. Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed the pool days too.
Yeah, the pool
Those
days
were
were
fun.
good.
I just thought of something when you said healing. I, in a way, healed myself because when I play a lot of video games when I was a kid. It was hard for me sometimes to beat these games because either, I don't know, I just wasn't thinking enough or this and that. So there was a lot of games I never finished. But over the last couple of years, I've bought in those games again to finish and see how these things end.
And you
And-
finished them?
Like a lot of the old games that I've never ever thought I'd beat.
Closed the circle.
I closed it. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think
Little
I
things.
remember finishing games.
Or even like movies.
No?
no.
¿Qué hacías?
Like I would play like for like Need for Speed, but I would never go on story mode.
Oh,
I would like fix up my car and I would just drive around and like race.
you didn't get to
people
when Dom Toretto saves the day.
for family. No, I don't. I think the only one that I would follow the story is Crash. No, does Crash have a story,
Yeah.
or was it just racing?
No. Everything
Don't
has a
they all
story.
have a story? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically everything had a story back then.
I don't know. I was just doing random shit then, pressing buttons. Igual y ni estaba conectado, güey. You know más ahí.
Play maquinitas. Maquinitas. The arcade. Sorry, arcade.
No, I knew what you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
I was
I
trying
was
to
like,
think
I
if there was
thought
one
you
near
were
the house, but
confused,
no, I
yeah.
don't think so.
Even those had story mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you,
yeah.
like, did you ever play, like, Street Fighter? Like, que se hacían retas, llegaban en la escuela, ¿no? Is that
No, I had Street
TJ
Fighter
thing?
for the Super Nintendo.
Pero, like, nunca
But
jugaste
no.
retas con todos, que llegaban todos a un lugar y
No.
nomás ponías los monitos como, like, como en el billar.
That was a TJ thing.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did that in Mexico too.
Yeah.
Where it's like
When I go
Mexican
down
thing.
there as a kid.
No. Also, my sister worked at the school where I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
So I would stay until super late because she worked for the after school program. So I would stay until like 6, and then by the time she would get off work, it was time to go home. So I
That
had to be at
sucks.
school all day. I couldn't really leave.
That sucks.
It did. No podía. I couldn't do anything. Any malandro shit because they would tell my sister.
Ni malandro shit. That matter day.
This was pre-modern day. This is when Jesus was a bully.
That's so.
But yeah, overall, it was an okay experience today. As
Yeah.
much shit as I talked about my boss.
It was so bad
What?
that it was kind of good.
yeah.
Have you ever had those?
Yeah,
Like,
it was like
you all connect
like,
because
what can I-
you all
yeah.
hating on the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it gets to the point where like
This is
Trauma bonding.
stupid. Like, yeah, I know, man. Whose fucking idea was it?
like at that point you might as well just enjoy it porque vas a estar sentado ahí todo
Yeah.
amargado, you
Yeah.
know? Like might as well like get the best out of the situation in my opinion. Yeah.
I haven't gone to a single work event since I started working at my job. I've avoided all of them
Why?
because I want to hang out with my girlfriend.
Damn, mandilón, güey.
That
Like, he's proud of it.
Yeah.
Like,
that and you're just at work all day and you just want to go spend another couple hours at work still, you know, with the bosses and all that. Nah, no, thank you.
See, luckily,
but,
all
like,
the,
do you work with people your age or
No, it's all
like,
ages.
is there like a big gap?
It's-
Like,
there's from my age to like way older, like maybe in their 50s.
oh, all
But
kinds.
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to get ratchet, you know? I don't want to be there being a nice person.
That's one thing I am really lucky about my office is they're all pretty ratchet.
Yeah, they're all young.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they are. I think the youngest is probably like 21, 20. And then like maybe the oldest is like in his mid 50s. But they all like to drink. So it's like every time we go out or we have like a team outing, like they get pretty.
Yeah, dude. My
mean,
my
she's
team outing is
like-
like,
Oh,
they're
they go
20,
to strip clubs.
Nice. That's good
Good
work
face.
environment.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's good work environment.
Everything on the company card.
yeah, it's like literally partners, CEOs,
Hell yeah.
everybody just getting drunk
You
together.
see, like next day you go to work,
It's not a
everybody's
toxic
happy.
work environment.
I wouldn't even make them go to work the next day.
That,
Yeah.
Well, our I'm not gonna say his name, but
Yeah,
one of
your
the
boss,
partners
yeah.
tells us like, if you don't come to work tomorrow, like my goal is for you not to come to work tomorrow.
Damn, you all hiring?
For real, I always I ask.
Oh,
but
it's
I
in
always
my
ask.
Yeah, I
resume.
remember the first time he said that, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
And I was like, how about I just don't get drunk and don't go to work
It's the
tomorrow?
biggest test ever.
you should just pretend you're drunk.
Drunk,
Oh,
I know,
Lord,
right?
come pick me up, and then you just leave.
Nah, but if they're giving you the day, you gotta do your job.
Yeah.
You gotta get drunk.
Yeah, like today, I was like really
Be thankful,
hoping
be
my
thankful.
boss was like, "All right, guys, well, you guys don't have to come the rest of the week. Bye." But
Right. Because anybody in the history of the corporate world ever
So
said
did
that.
you
At
even
least
build the sandcastle then?
no,
I'm
my
just curious
fracasó,
right now.
güey.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you guys paid that dude. And
Did you
he
get
didn't do
frustrated
shit?
and kick it?
No, actually,
Can you
it was
imagine?
not my
El
fault. I
vato
was
bien pedo,
doing
la
a
trying to build
great job
castles.
at my job.
What were you trying to make?
Replicate Disney, actually. Thought of you.
Oh my fucking god. The Taj Mahal, el vato bien mamón. Bro, chill out.
My boss is Indian.
Very good, Mario.
We should have done that. I didn't even think
Oh
about
my God.
No, our sandcastle was a total fail. Honestly, I was not proud of it.
Who ended up winning?
I looked at it. They another
güey que
team.
contrataron.
They,
Se lleva toda la feria. Like, yeah, give me all the money.
this other team, but they made a hippo. It was actually pretty cool. So they had like I thought they were building a snowman because it had like 3 balls, but they were just all like this, like half balls, like half circles. And then ended up being a hippo, and I was like, oh shit,
Nice. Did it look like the little hippo candies?
kinda. But yeah, no, we tragically lost.
I'm sorry, babe.
It's okay. We had fun, and that's what counts.
I mean, at least you weren't at the office.
That is very true.
But you weren't first.
And I got
That's a good way to see it.
And he got Phil's barbecue.
And I got Phil's
Oh, you
barbecue.
got Phil's?
Yeah.
Okay,
Y no
that's-
trajiste nada.
No, yeah, no.
Ah, thanks, bro.
There was just beans.
Good looking out.
Mira, no es mi culpa que no te
Since I was
alimenten.
one.
No
He
es
was-
mi
he
culpa
was-
que no te alimenten.
He was late today. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
True.
Anyways, you guys want to take a quick break?
Yes, please.
Pause. And we're back. If you've made it this long, please subscribe, share, comment,
Follow.
follow. Comadre Pao now has an Instagram.
Follow her.
Follow us on our personals.
Likes.
Likes, comment, do everything.
Donate.
Yes. You have Jesus. Did you get any Venmos?
Yeah, I got like $150.
Holy
Nice.
shit!
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Babe, show your feet.
You you should get a cut for that because you're the one that put the Venmo link up.
Facts. Hey, reimbursed.
You're like a 25% cut.
Shout out to everybody who sent Jesus a birthday
For real.
shot.
Thanks, guys.
Y'all the real ones. We really do love
I
you.
will also be putting my Venmo up on my birthday.
Yeah. And Christmas.
Like Christmas.
But we really appreciate everybody for tuning in. I cannot stress that enough. We would not be 40 episodes in if it wasn't for people like you. That sounded like KBBS. And this is brought to you by people like you.
What?
¿No te acuerdan de ese?
Yo veía Televisa, carnal. Yo veía Canal 5.
So watch the colorful. What's that stupid ass bird?
Oh, the
Pájaro
green one.
The Mexican big bird.
El
Mexican
verde.
Big
El
Bird.
que era verde.
¿De cuál hablas?
You know who Big Bird is, right?
El de...
El amarillo de
el
Sesame
amarillo
Street.
de
Ok, pues en
Plaza
Sesame
Sésamo.
Street, en Plaza Sésamo,
Ajá.
tenía un pájaro verde.
Oh, sí, sí me acuerdo,
¿Cómo
pero
se
no me
llama?
acuerdo cómo
Your
se
mic
llama.
is so far from you. I feel like it's such.
But you can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him perfectly.
Voz
but
de
it's-
hombre.
It's such an awkward. It's just like.
Es que está raro tenerlo.
Was like that sticker of the dog, the little white dog. That's like,
Y te dijo
Damn.
perro.
oh my god.
Damn.
Literally just made the face.
Anyways, before we get in a fight here, I want to talk about this because I thought it was an interesting topic. I heard on a pod that we are the reasons why the reason why the generation under us is quote on air quotes soft or considered soft.
Nah,
we
hold
are,
on.
but
I think
like-
it's Generación X.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's generation?
I
X?
think millennials, because that's
So we're millennials.
we're
Yeah.
millennials.
And then it's Gen Z.
Because I think the new generation is being raised by Generation X right now.
Is
Right?
my mom Generation X?
No.
Who's Generation X? What years?
So 1980, 1980 to something.
My sister.
Yeah.
Generation X. Born 1965 to 1980.
80. Mm-hmm.
They had
Sounds about right.
millennials.
So that's about right. So yeah, my mom is technically a Gen X.
Okay, so yeah, so the generation above older than us.
I think yes.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the reason why the generation
le
under
calentó
us. I know there's so much
hamster.
math going on right now. It's like,
yeah,
fuck.
I have a lot to say, but I'm trying to like get my
is,
thoughts
is,
together.
is the reason why they are soft.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Soft.
Yeah.
The
So-
kids, new kids.
Yeah.
No aguantan nada, lloran para todo.
Yeah.
No los regañan, no les dicen que
So
Falta de putazos, falta
yeah,
de
so
calle.
the reason is is
Falta de
because
barrio.
yeah, they didn't want their
Yo,
kids
no,
to like
hold
grow
on. I
up
think it's because they, this,
cook.
probably, but like this whole campaign against bullying,
Uh-huh.
I think it's just natural, a natural thing. Y creo que
I think
desde
it's-
que no hay bullying, empieza gente a decir mamá y media, and everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Antes,
There's always
like,
gonna be
if you would say
bullying.
something
Yeah.
stupid, that iba a llegar un güey, ¡pah!
Yeah.
Cállese a la verga.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Y
Yeah,
ahorita
facts.
ya todo el mundo es like, oh, my opinion.
You hurt my feelings.
I just, okay, I
you
think it
know?
gets a little deeper than that though, because there's one thing with bullying and like the bullying we endured at school, and then there's a whole other thing with like cyberbullying. And you have to like kind of distinguish those because I'm not
I'm old school because I'll be like, cyberbullying, turn off your fucking computer.
exactly
Fucking
but-
sign out, bro. What the
Like,
fuck?
but these
delete
kids
them.
live
away.
Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
I know, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree, but I think these kids live off of that, and
Yeah.
it's a lot harder for them to disconnect themselves from that because we all grew up in the generation where we didn't grow up with this technology and the devices. And then we started to. These new generations are full technology only, so they don't know,
Yeah.
they don't understand what it is to live a life without an iPhone, or a laptop, or an iPad, or a TV.
Pero ese es el problema también, don't you think?
Yeah.
Everybody, like, I've seen, like, kids at the restaurant. Y para que no esté chingando, en vez de darle un putazo al niño, es like, ¡sa!
Okay,
Le dan el iPad.
Yeah.
Y ahí está el
But-
niño cagando el palo
but
todavía.
in retrospect to that, like when we were younger, para no estar chingando, they would give us, like, for example, the kids menu, right? They had like the coloring and the crossword
No,
puzzles.
That was
Dale un
further developing your
putazo.
brain.
Yeah, no, but I don't see that anymore in restaurants because now the iPad thing is
Well, the iPads at the restaurants have games in them.
yeah. So that's where I'm going at. So
But restaurants do have them. You just have to ask for them now. They don't just give them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But don't you think it's kind of the equivalent? Like I'm not
No,
for
nada que
iPad
ver.
kids. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not for iPad kids. That to me would be like last resort type.
It's when you finish
activity.
eating and you still want to hang out at the restaurant, then you give
Simón.
the kid the iPad.
Yeah.
But before
No
you
sé.
eat,
Yo estoy
finish
muy,
eating
muy en contra de
and
la
you-
tecnología con niños chicos.
But do you think that also would limit their capacity to learning the way that
They will. They will.
in
They
the
will
way
what?
their
They will
generation?
catch up.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. They still have access. They still see it. It's around. They're not
But
gonna.
they see it. But if you're limiting that, I'm not like, because I have this.
Tú
really-
creciste sin iPad, sin nada de eso, y aprendiste con el tiempo.
I think there should be a limit to every
Yeah.
single kid. I don't think kids should just have free access to phones and iPads and
Like
devices.
all day, yeah.
I think there should be time frames and limits. And just because one kid has more time on an iPad than the other one doesn't mean that their development isn't going to be up to par.
Right.
I actually think the kids spending less time on an iPad or phone are going to have a further development than the kids on the phone and the iPad, because the phones and the iPads are known to cause problems in you and, you know, lower all of these things in your brain and your cortisol levels and all these things that, like, technically kids shouldn't be using right now to your body.
Do you think kids now lack imagination, or do you think parents lack initiative to give their kids the freedom to have imagination?
I think parents lack.
That was a lot to take in, right? That was a lot.
Pinche pregunta complicada.
I clearly remember.
A la verga.
Sí, ay, mi mente.
I began.
Sí, yo saqué 10 en matemática.
Escucho borroso.
A la verga con tu pregunta.
Dude, I remember being a kid and being so fucking bored, and my mom saying, "Figure it out," and I had to figure out how not to be bored, and it
En
didn't
sus
have.
20 hectáreas de patio.
No, esto era en Colorado.
Las 10, las 10.
I just had a backyard.
Pao literally lived out Rugrats. Okay.
No. But like I remember like having to figure things out, and like what would I do? Like I would look for shit in my room that like I could do.
Oh, I would
Es
have
que para mí era
crazy
diferente
adventures.
porque siempre estaba con primos, hermanos. I mean, you don't have an iPad, you're fighting with your brother, you're fighting with your sister, you're doing something stupid.
Yo era muy solitario, güey. Si no sé, if you can't tell.
Yo no me hubiera juntado contigo.
Yeah, well, it's because when I was little, so my sister's 7 years older than me. So
Did she bully you?
actually, yeah.
Damn.
But
Shame on you.
but so when I was playing with like Legos and shit, like she didn't want to play Legos with me, you know. So I had to figure it out on my own. So yo estaba ahí de que jugando bien con mi pin.
Yeah, you were basically like an only
I
child.
was an only child basically, and she was an only child. But it
There's
just,
a big gap.
Yeah, there's a huge gap. But now, like you said, like we had to figure it out. Our parents are like, figure it out. If you're fucking bored, figure it out. If not,
Ponte a limpiar.
Ándale, or if not, here, that's what I was gonna say. If not, here's a
Por eso
broom.
me decías, estoy aburrido.
So, but like now, do you think parents are just lazy, and not that they have to figure out what they need to do for their kid, and that they just here's an iPad.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want to kind of backtrack a little.
Yeah.
Because I hate talking about having kids because I don't have kids. So I don't know what it's like. Okay?
True.
I can give my opinion and I can say like this is what I would do if I had a kid, but I really don't know what the fuck I would do if I had a kid. I think I would do certain things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go back because if there's any parents listening to this, I don't want them to take this.
Tú no tienes
like,
hijos, tú qué sabes.
Ajá. Well,
Cállate
no,
tú.
and I feel like they do have the right to come back and say that because
Yeah.
you're right. I don't have a kid. I have.
You have a dog and she's spoiled.
She is spoiled.
She
as
is,
fuck. I
yeah.
love my dog. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
It's a little... Es una pequeña prueba and you're failing.
But maybe it's that we have the opportunity to give them this, and they don't have to go through what we went through or have to struggle for certain things, where they can just live the comfortable life
But
on the
comfort
iPad.
is the
El
worst
Jesus nomás
thing
quería
ever.
jugar unlimited
Jesus
time.
nomás quería jugar, yeah. No, but I
And
get
I
what
do,
Jesus
yeah,
is saying.
I do
Yeah, I do
too.
get what Jesus is saying, and because like now, like we don't have any kids, but I see my nieces as like a part of me, as like my kids, right? So like I've always said, like I'm a sucker for my nieces. Like they ask me to do something,
Softy.
and
Yeah.
facts,
100%.
bro. Yeah, 100%. So that's why I'm like, well, fuck, am I gonna give in when I'm a dad?
Yeah.
Cuando tengas
But I
hijos,
think
vas a
it's
ser
different
amigo
when
de tus
they're your
hijos.
kids.
You know what? I've always said this. I want to be my kids' friend in a way where they find trust. They won't have a reason to hide shit from me. I want them to be able to
Tener
be like,
confianza.
sí, I want them to be able to like, fuck, la cagué, esto pasó, and I won't overreact, and they know that I won't overreact, and I'll give them what they need, whether if that's just a shoulder to cry on, whether if that's advice, or just they just need a fucking vent. Because I feel like me growing up, it was always, I was scared to go to my parents and
Pero te
own
hizo,
up to my shit. Yeah,
Pero te
because-
hizo like figure shit out,
yeah,
right?
it did. It made me figure
Yeah.
shit out. Yeah. But also with my kids, it's like, all right, let's figure it out. Because also I feel like the iPad generation is also lacking a lot of fucking skills.
Sí, no, está bien culera, la neta.
Right?
Está bien
Yeah.
culera.
Yeah. So, and I've always said that. Like, I want them to be, like, I've always said, I would much rather you experiment in all sorts of ways, like in the house.
Yeah, I don't know. You see, and I do agree with that. And I think my mom did a really good job at like setting that boundary. And that's why, like, I've always said, like, I would want to be my kids' friends. It's like, I feel like my mom and I, like, growing up, were like
Pero
friends.
siempre hubo un límite.
Siempre hubo un límite, pero yo sabía que yo
Y si
podía
te pasabas, te
llegar.
puteaba.
Yeah, and I think that's,
Eso
sorry,
es
I
lo
didn't
que-
mean to cut you off or anything. But
Then
yeah.
stop talking.
Fuck,
Cutting
shit.
me off.
But no, it's because of what Diego said is key. Like, there's that limit where it's like, I subconsciously, I don't know how I got it, and I don't know if you had that limit, where I subconsciously knew if I crossed this line or I crossed this limit, me iba a ir mal. Does that make sense?
No mucho,
Did you ever
pero...
think about that?
Pero le
Yeah,
echaste
I mean,
ganas.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad. My bad.
but
My bad,
you
dog.
always say that.
My bad,
Cortamos
dog.
esa
And you
parte
keep talking. You cut my train of thought.
¿Qué dijo?
I don't know, because I don't know what I was trying to say anymore.
You
but I
derailed
was
her train of thought.
saying,
Yeah.
like, you know, there was always that boundary, but like tenía la confianza que podía llegar y preguntarle o decirle o
Ajá, es que una cosa es la
contarle,
confianza, pero
¿sabes?
luego te digo, ¿dónde pones los límites?
Pero también también la pienso y es, I don't know, dude, like maybe I would let them, like not do, like I'm not saying like they can do lines of coke at my house every single weekend,
la bolsita.
but like if, and definitely not coke because it's addicting, but like if there's something that they want to try and they come to me and say like, I want to try this, like maybe I do let them try it. But I don't know because I don't have kids, so I don't know how I'm going to react in that situation.
punto.
Like I can say that right now and be like, you know, my mom knew when I was doing certain things, but she didn't know that I was doing those things. Whereas, like, why not just open that door?
Sabía,
of, like,
pero no
knowledge?
tocaron el tema. ¿no?
Uh-huh. But like, why not just open like that next level of like confianza for them to be able to be that comfortable to come
Maybe
talk
she
to
was
you?
trying to see how dumb you are and how far you get.
But you don't test that because that can be your child's life.
Pues sí. That's what I'm saying. That's my conflict.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
have,
no, I
like-
agree. I think
like,
it's conflict, and I
mhm.
think it's one of those things that like you won't know how you're gonna react until you're actually in the situation or like what you'll actually do when you're in the situation, which is why it goes back to what I was saying. Like, I don't like to talk about people
Having-
with
yeah.
kids because I don't have kids and I don't know what I'll be doing. I would like to say that no, my kids won't have the access to an iPad the way other kids have access to an iPad because I think it's not the way it should be. But who the fuck knows when I have kids?
Es que, like, at least I've witnessed, like, an iPad kid y un niño de rancho. And the kid without the iPad, like, as soon as he gets, like where we meet and everything, he's out there playing, like, socializing, talking, like, even the way they talk.
Which is
it's
how it
more
should
advanced.
be.
Yeah.
And then the iPad kid is just fucking...
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I...
And then they talk to him, try to tell him something, like, nah.
yeah.
I'm like, I will fucking
Yeah.
hate my
No,
kid. Like,
yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
dislike seeing that
Yeah,
too.
you
And
know?
I do agree. I think there's like literal studies that prove that being bored is an advancement to your brain. And kids nowadays are no longer
Never bored,
ever
'cause
bored
they
because they
always-
always
yeah.
have something to go to. So I think that, you know, kind of goes back to what we were saying at the beginning is like, is it really a benefit to them? It is to a certain extent because they need the technology, like you
Yeah.
were asking. But is it really benefiting their brain? Because the brain's never going to change. It's never going to adapt to that. Like it's still going to affect the advancement forever because of what a tablet is or what a computer is. And I think our generation is going to help kind of retract.
crees?
I think so.
Like our generation is gonna be more like strict.
I know
and-
more people
and we're
in
gonna
our
bring back
generation.
like slapping your kid when
Yeah.
they're fucking
Yeah.
like doing
Yeah.
something. Yeah, because I'm definitely doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
like. Have you ever seen like? Have you ever been on the store and the kids doing like a mess and shit?
Oh, yeah.
And they're just like, don't.
Yeah.
Like the
Especially
gentle
at the
parenting
airport.
shit.
I've
That
seen
shit
it.
ain't gonna fly.
Let's stop and
Yeah,
breathe
fuck
and
no.
let's communicate about why we are. Like, my dad would have beat the fuck out of me
Exactly.
in the middle of Ross, not giving a fuck about who
Like,
the hell was
so
¿Y tú
all the-
saliste bien?
So all
Yeah.
these kids need some trauma.
Yeah.
Y así se les olvida
Yeah.
su
Some of these
childhood.
kids need to get beat. Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm not gonna go to the extremes of like I'm gonna beat my kid. A mí nunca me pegaron con nada que no fue una mano.
No?
No.
Damn, you don't have the whole experience?
No.
The chancla?
Pero me
the-
pegaban
Yeah.
con la mano, o sea, con ganas, ¿sabes? Y una vez me aventaron un tacón. Pero aparte de
Allegedly.
eso... Yeah, she
Allegedly.
denies. It's all deny.
It's funny when you like talk to your parents and like you're talking all these trauma that you have like that.
Remember that one time I didn't go to
No
school?
pasó así,
Yeah.
No es cierto, ¿te acuerdas mal?
Pinche exagerada. A huevo.
What was I saying?
That your mom threw a chancla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
la
Carla,
Carla.
Carla.
Yeah. Put your mom on blast. We're
I'm
calling,
thief.
we're calling CPA. CPS. What is it?
DIF es el
Hey,
Child Protective
yeah.
Services
Yeah,
de México.
So I don't know how I feel about like beating my child's ass with anything else.
Pero definitivamente unos morros se ocupan un putazo.
Yeah, some of them need a
Definitivamente
harder.
sí.
Yeah, there were times
Chile.
where I didn't go to
A
school
Chile,
because
sí.
there was marks and CPS would have been
Yeah.
there real quick. Yeah.
No, definitivamente sí, I agree. But I do think that,
Oh, did you put salt in here?
yeah. We remineralize our water in this house.
What the fuck? Todo traumado de Costa Rica, güey.
No, the water is to remineralize. I mean, the salt is for remineralization.
God damn. Sabe agua de mar.
Sí, güey.
No, I got used to it. You know, I am less thirsty now that I started doing that.
Really?
I don't drink as much.
Anyways.
How much do you pay for all that?
It's just
No, le
Himalayan
pones
salt.
sal normal.
Oh,
en
just
el agua.
regular salt?
Simón.
Himalayan salt.
You season your water.
Season your water.
I never thought about it that way, but yeah.
You can put
Just
paprika,
Well, pink, the Himalayan
Yeah,
salt.
pink salt.
pepper, oregano.
Qué mamada.
Just
Pero,
Onion
Himalayan.
salt.
¿Sí tiene muchos beneficios? O?
Sí.
Yeah.
Yeah. Te hidrata más y...
La cerveza te hidrata.
No, la
true.
cerveza no te
You guys
hidrata.
talking about trauma and stuff with childhood just reminds me of like, have you guys seen the new Spider-Man Across the Universe, Spider-Verse?
Is it the
No.
cartoon one? No.
Well, they pretty much bring up a good subject or lesson that every Spider-Man had to go through some event in order to become where they are at today, you know?
Like a traumatic event?
Where they lost Ben, where they lost their aunt or their
Mary
girlfriend
Jane.
or this
Oh,
and
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's kind of like in childhood where like you kind of have to go through these certain things to kind of mold you into who you're going to be
Yeah.
when you're older.
Can you imagine growing up without trauma? Without
No.
like, you know?
No.
You'd be
That's
such in
fucking
a
whack.
bubble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Necesitas
Oh, I had already.
traumas.
Yeah, my bad.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you-
trauma
you do.
bonding. Like you need to be able to bond with people. Like it builds personality, you know?
Well.
Like
Yeah. And now it's like really nice to like you said earlier, like talk back and be like, you remember that one time you beat the fuck out of me?
It's
Because I
true.
didn't put my Legos away.
Todo emputado
I was
con tus
actually-
Legos. Mario.
I was talking to my mom about not the other day, but we were talking, and I was like, I vividly remember the day I stopped her hand from slapping my face. Like I vividly
Dude,
remember
I remember
that.
like just covering.
Uh-huh.
Just covering. I was just like, I knew the combo.
the flinch.
The combo.
Y luego, ¿por qué me pegas? Like, no te pegué. Like, el codo.
Baja la mano.
Sí, ya.
Baja la mano.
Anyway,
That's not fair.
Damn.
Fine.
my mom literally
No.
said, "Qué bueno que lo hiciste." Pero en
I-
el momento no fue qué bueno que lo hiciste,
I
¿verdad?
used to be a dick cuando me pegaba mi mamá. Like I got to a point where I was a fucking lot bigger than my mom, bro. And my mom would hit me like, "No me duele, no me duele, little."
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember con mi hermana, mi mamá peinándola. Y mi hermana cuando estaba chiquita, like, she would like move around and everything. Con el cepillo. Quédate quieta.
A mí me pegaron en el ojo con el
Con el
cepillo.
cepillo, yeah. That's like, you see, everybody goes
Allegedly.
through that.
No, she admits to that one. She does remember that one. I don't think it was purposely in the eye. Like I think she meant to hit my face. Like
Pero
my-
los cepillos de antes estaban bien duros.
Sí.
De pinche hueso acá. De hueso de dinosaurio.
No, el que me pegó, con el que me pegó era el que tenía así como muchos bristles. Como así
Los
un
que no son
montón.
todos.
¿Eh?
Que no son todos así.
No, pero
No.
the one that squishes.
No.
No, esos son
Tampoco.
nuevos, güey. Esos son nuevos. Estamos hablando de los 90s, mamá.
They're like,
You didn't have that?
I don't know. I'll have to look up a picture.
Esta tú no la tienes.
Esta tú no la
Esta tú no la tienes. Anyways,
I feel
before,
like that conversation went not the way we were planning it
not
to
at
go.
all. But we'll go back to it eventually.
Wait, was it supposed to be like deep?
No, I think it was a lot different. But we'll circle back on another como cosas, Jimmy.
okay.
I was just gonna final thought on that. I think it's one of those situations where it's hard to figure out who's right in this scenario, right? Because obviously, well, first of all, everyone has their own opinion, right? Because and especially us, because we don't have kids. But this world is just rapidly growing, so there's some things that we just can't stop either. You know, where they're taking all the technology, and the world's just gonna be different in 10, 20 years. Where maybe everything is just going to be technology. So we need these kids to be prepared to help us go into that, where we're going to become the boomers and we don't know what's going on. So.
Yeah,
No, I agree.
Yeah, and that was my point with Diego, where it's kind of like, where is the fine line between you not abusing technology, but like using it too much and like just using it for your advantage? Because I'm totally in agreement with you, and actually I've had that conversation with Bao, where it's like we are also entering a era where everything is
Just moving.
it's just all it's all AI generated. Like my work, 70% of it is AI. Tech is all AI. For those of you that don't know, new listeners, I am in the tech industry now. That sounds really cool to say now.
Hace TikToks.
Yeah, has some TikToks. But a lot of the company uses AI, so I understand where you're coming from, and I'm in 100% in agreement with you. But it's like I also look at like the software developers and the dev team and things like that, and they lack a lot of the social skills that maybe I developed from not having the technology around them so much. Or maybe they were in dev because obviously they went to school for that they were so ingrained in technology that they kind of lost that
Necesitas un balance.
trait.
Papá.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Con todo.
And I think it comes with the age too. Like the smaller the kid is, the less it should have access to.
Like, have you ever seen Japan, like what they're doing, like with their education system?
No.
Like during kindergarten and all that, instead of kind of like teaching them like technology and homeworks and math and all that, it's all manners.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
Well,
and
and
how
that's
to do
another
your
thing. Like
chores.
our
Pero
education
quieras o
system
no,
here is
like
shit.
it molds you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Te cambia bien
100%.
cabrón.
Yeah.
Well, it's all those memes like, oh, school taught me PEMDAS, but it didn't teach me how to do taxes.
Nah,
you know? And
huevos.
it's like true. Like teach me how to do how to live, not do fucking PEMDAS. I've never used it again in my life. Like, so it's just one of those like I
Girl
don't know.
math.
Girl math.
Girl math.
There's,
Except when you're adding your bills and shit and you're subtracting everything, how much you have left at the end of the month.
I have a calculator.
Well, the funny
That's
thing
just
about
a simple
but you have to use PEMDAS.
subtraction.
You have to, you know.
Oh, you
make-
do?
Yeah.
the funny thing about that is
You
that
gotta
I
add all
never have
your-
any money left over. So
you gotta
it
add
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I'm always on negatives, so I don't even worry at this
I'm
point.
always in overdraft. So you know what? Fuck it.
you see, Jesus, the way girl math works is I just return something, so that's gonna hit my.
Do you
account,
really
so that
use
means
girl
that I-
math?
She uses
Yeah,
girl
yeah.
math.
Yeah,
a lot.
Lily does too.
A
And it
lot,
fucking pisses me
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, it does not make sense. Like the I put money on my Starbucks account, and now my coffee is free.
Yeah,
type of
because
shit.
you paid for it last paycheck, so you don't remember about
And you
that.
get 2 points for every
El otro,
dollar you spend.
el otro.
Well, dude, nah, that's it's like when she returns something.
Yeah, it's
so
like, it's like I can go buy something else for free.
That's not for free.
Yeah,
though.
because it's money that I already had not accounted for.
That's crazy.
It's a discount.
Tú también.
I mean, I think it makes sense.
No, it does not. It's just
What is that? The way, yeah, because like, say I return something for $80 and then I go buy something for $80. I didn't
what about
spend
like
any money.
she was talking about like spending with your credit card, and then someone like pays you to pay your credit card bill, but instead of paying it, you like extra $80.
Well, okay, no,
So it's like,
that
no,
actually
dude,
really
that's
fucks
not-
you over. Don't do
Exacto,
that because
but-
then you end up owing a lot of money. But I get what she's saying.
Have
But
anxiety.
no, I can't do that. But the other one, well, fuck, you said it. Like if I have cash, it technically was free because I didn't see it come out of my account.
Oh no!
Like like it just doesn't, cash doesn't register the same that
Qué mamada.
money coming out of my debit
Qué
card.
mamada.
Like it's like cash is free money to me because I'm like, oh cool, I use this and now I don't see the decrease in my
So you
account.
listening to yourself?
Yeah, But it makes sense, you know?
No mames.
Anyways.
The segment you guys have all been waiting for.
Woo!
It's been a whole month without it. I know you guys have missed it. You guys love to hear it. You guys love chambres and chisme, and so do we as men.
Chismecito time.
Jesus.
Drop it.
Drop it.
One, 2, 3.
Welcome back to Comadreando. Super excited for these because they're long and look really interesting.
That's what she said.
All right. We're going to start with one. This one even has a link, you guys. They linked something on Facebook. And I'm excited.
poniendo
Did you
detalles.
kind of see it?
Screenshots
Yeah.
and everything. Nice.
All right.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna grab a virus right now. Computer gone.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I opened it. It's actually a Facebook link.
Okay.
All right.
Yo ni me pensó, pasó por la cabeza. Like,
I don't open links like that.
And that's why you need technology. Because you think of shit like... Anyways.
I'm gonna be the guy like,
Comadreando.
I'm the 1 million visitor.
I can claim $1,000?
$1,000? Dude, that was my dad.
Dude, those are
Okay,
so
anyway,
bad.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Comadreando.
Oh my God.
Ya cállense.
We don't have
Eres tú, güey.
That
Eres
was
tu
funny. That was
problema.
funny. All right. So I don't have the Facebook app, but I go on it in Safari once in a while. For some reason, I always get notifications like this person comment on a post. So it said my uncle commented on a post, amante de las pantimedias. So I check it, and his comment said, "Qué rico, mami." Mind you, he is married, LOL. And the video is of someone taking their high heels off. Just medias, laugh out loud. Yep, people have weird fetishes. And then they linked the video.
No, man.
They did.
Are we gonna put it on the?
Yeah, I'll send it to Jesus.
That's why you do need technology.
Look, this is
then.
the video.
Oh,
Oh, it's not playing. And she's literally just taking off the medias.
Is that like a family member?
Yeah, it said her uncle.
But okay,
mal
so
tío.
he got a notification, or
No.
he or
she-
she,
She got a notification that her
que su
uncle
tío.
commented on her
that
video.
No, on the video of this
Oh,
account.
okay.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy.
Let us know if your uncle comments more and send videos. That was cool that they sent the link. That was the first time. Hello.
Good job.
Sorry. I pulled the Jesus.
That was the
He was
first
saving
time.
the link for the
For later. Oh,
Uy, qué rico.
That was the first time someone ever sent proof. You know.
Yeah. Shout out to you for sending us the proof,
Yeah,
whoever
that's
you are. We appreciate your stories.
Now we can backtrack and see who it is.
Tu tío es cochino.
I
It's his
tell
uncle, right?
Ah, my friend just got a shout out. I wouldn't say this is a hot take, but definitely a question. ¿Qué me dicen de la Dani? Woo! Is she single? If so, would you mind sharing her type to see if I have a chance at shooting my shot?
Damn.
Let me see who you are first, and then I'll let you know.
Should we call her and be like, what is your type? Comadreando needs to know.
I don't think she'd answer, honestly.
I think
No?
she would answer.
Let's try.
All right,
Let's
if
try.
Diego calls her, but I don't think she's going to answer.
What's your height and what's your weight?
Make sure you
Straight
tell her
up,
that
yeah.
she's live on the Comadreando.
Okay, hold on.
Comadreando.
Comadreando.
We're hooking up that guy.
Yeah.
Put it up to the speaker.
Or a girl?
Or girl.
Or, oh,
Or
damn,
girl.
you never know these
yeah.
days. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, well, she likes guys. So if you're a girl, I'm sorry.
First is the
Yeah.
She's
test.
not even gonna pick
I
up.
told you she wasn't going to
Damn.
I was
answer.
gonna
I
say,
know my
Where's
friends.
she at?
I don't know, but I knew
Was
she wouldn't
here?
answer.
Or
was gonna
she
say-
on
She's here.
vacation?
First
Call
is
her
the
twice.
test of friendship.
She actually, I don't know, she's in LA
Fell.
already, but she was going to go to
It's like that.
¿Para qué tienes
Damn,
celular si
voice
no
ma-
vas a contestar?
I told you she wouldn't answer. I know my friends.
Fake ass
Fake
friend.
friend.
Fake ass friend.
Show yourself, and I'll let you know if you're her
Send a
type.
private DM.
Yeah.
Not to us.
Show
to
yourself.
Paula.
And
Show
tu
yourself.
comadreando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dani tiene estándares ya.
You know what we should
She
do?
does have
Not
high
even for her,
standards.
for us. Ya le dijimos, you can't bring some.
Oh, for
Weird,
us? I know,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
We all have standards for her.
Yeah. If he doesn't know how to
Movies.
He knows
roast,
how to. He needs to
Yeah.
know how to drink, according to Diego and
he
Mario.
does.
Yeah. It's important.
Yeah.
and have a conversation with them. It's hard to have a
Y
conversation.
que hable
with them.
español. Porque el otro estaba
And
medio
he needs to know how to
puñetas.
roast or take a roast.
He doesn't have to speak Spanish.
At least understand it.
A little bit.
All right, let's move on from Danny.
Ignorantes,
Pobrecita. Her ears are ringing, but she won't answer the phone.
You know, I just thought about just random. We should probably open up one day where we can roast our viewers. They send us a picture or something.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah,
wanna do
only
that.
send it if you can take it.
Yeah.
Don't come at us if
Honestly,
you can't take
yeah,
it.
Loki. Don't sue us.
What do you guys think is the most toxic profession or the profession that has the most cheaters? Nurses.
Doctors. Yeah.
Yeah, nurses, definitely.
What do you
all
think
the
nurses?
all the CNAs I know are hoes.
What about you, Jesus?
Homemakers.
Wait, what?
Stay-at-home wife.
Like I
Stay-at-home
say,
wife.
I guess you could consider that a profession.
That is a profession on applicant.
All right. Anything else? Diego, what do you think? Most toxic profession or the one that has the
Lawyers?
most cheaters?
Banking?
Lawyers? Banking?
Like financing, like in the financial industry.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
gonna say no because he's in financing.
I don't know about the finance.
Financing, yeah.
It can be, I guess.
Like it's got like levels, and once you get to that, it gets crazy. It's like another world.
Yeah. I think nurses and like professional sport players.
Once you're
Like
trying to get,
athletes.
once you're trying
Athletes,
to raise,
Athletes
once you're trying to get a promotion, you know, you got to do certain things. So
This is true.
still happens.
Sometimes you gotta suck a dick for 15K.
sometimes you want a
If
day
you're gonna
off.
give me
you know.
15K.
Hey, congrats on your promotion. by the way.
You guys think I became an ops manager for free?
Oh, God. Okay. I had a partner from a Tinder meetup. She asked if she could tie me up and whip me a little while doing this little nine tails whip thing. I agreed, normally down to try anything once. A huevo, I like that kind of energy. It was pretty awesome at first, giving someone else complete control, and the pain was manageable. Then she proceeded to put down the little whip and grab this Indiana Jones style bull whip and thrashed my back with it. It broke the skin and I got blood all over her bed. She got me with it twice before I pleaded for mercy, and she untied me and apologized. But I wasn't ready for something like that. Got dressed and left shortly after. I still have 2 scars on my back years later and haven't been on Tinder since.
Hey, he asked for it.
Okay, but no.
Now you're tied
If he had
up.
no idea that she was gonna pull out an Indiana Jones style bullwhip, like
Aguanta.
Sí, el que se lleva se aguanta.
speaking of whips, but not whips, we have to do the I trust my girlfriend challenge
I don't know.
with the belt.
What's that?
There's
You
a
haven't
guy
seen
with like a
the-
cup on his head, and then the girl is standing behind him with like a belt, and he says, "I trust my girlfriend," and the girl has to hit the cup with the belt.
Like,
Absolutely
yeah.
not. Paulina is gonna fuck.
Hell no, I think I'd hit the cup.
I've seen
Dude,
you throw.
how you?
I'm not throwing anything. I'm hitting it with the belt.
You got
The
zero
coordination.
Zero coordination.
Do it for the views, babe, as you would say.
Do it for the TikTok.
With the tortilla.
Yeah.
Nah, that one's old.
We never did the tortilla
I know, but
challenge.
that one's old.
Typod, el typod va a pegar.
And
güey.
tight.
The type of challenge.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry that you still have 2 scars on your back, and that
Oh,
that
yeah,
happened to
sorry.
you.
pero,
Now that
like,
you know what it is, would you do it again?
Did
Like you said
it?
in the moment you weren't ready for it, so you got dressed and left. But like, what about now? What if someone told you, "Let me whip you"? Would you let it, or is it like now a trauma in your life?
He's gonna bring his own whip.
We're
You can only
using
whip
this
me
one.
with
You
this
can
one.
only use this one, for real. I mean, that's not a bad idea. If you liked the first one, obviously. Anyways, moving on. My first relationship in high school. The girl I was dating would just like to be tied up. What's up with people tying people up? Would just like to be tied up and gagged and then cuddled. No sex or anything. She just wanted me to tape her arms behind her back and hug and cuddle her. Not gonna lie, I was kind of into it. I mean, you were in high school.
Like a turkey?
She probably watched some kind of porn video and thought that was normal.
But you just get tied and choked and then you
Es
cuddle?
por eso niños tablets. They should. Hey, dude,
How long ago were you in high school? I mean,
No, but
if you
tying
were
up and
into
just
it,
cuddling.
No, so tying up and she like getting choked and then
and
cuddle.
then cuddle.
Cuddle.
So like they wouldn't have sex. She just like getting choked.
Would you cuddle while you were
what is
tied
that?
up?
Blue balls. Totally.
Like role playing, like
I
the
mean,
Prisoner
he was into
movie.
it. So
Prisoner.
I know. I was like, wait.
I mean, cada quien, no. They have their kinks. I don't know. If
Ese
you were-
me acordé del meme de que amárrame.
Paulina está defendiendo sus kinks, güey. Bien cabrón.
Well, no, I
Amárame
mean,
y
I
así-
don't like being tied up and gagged and then not dick down, but but I mean, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I don't know what
Me
to tell
acordó el
you.
meme de que amárame y haz lo que quieres, and the girl's tied up to the bed and he's playing video games.
A huevo.
Those are the worst. While I was deployed, my fiance had sex with my supposed best friend.
Damn.
When I came back from
Fake-ass
deployment, they had a
friends.
3-month-old baby.
Damn.
That hurt me.
He's just venting right now.
You guys-
I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry, my man.
Sorry, bro. But this is comadreando. Like,
If you live in San Diego and you need a beer,
Yeah, that
that's
really
up,
hurt
bro.
me. I'm sorry.
we got you.
heal first. I don't want you to cry.
Why not?
I'm
Why
just
not?
kidding. You can cry with us, bro. I'll cry with you.
I am sorry. That sucks.
That
hurts
does.
my
That's
heart.
crazy. That was
I
that
think-
was it.
okay,
that was
wait.
it. That
I
was
think
it?
that's
was just the
another
story,
toxic.
yeah.
I bet she was a homemaker.
Yeah. I low key, I didn't
called it.
I didn't want to say it, but like I did think about, like, I'm generalizing here, like army wives.
It's your fault.
What? What's
Army
your fault?
dudes,
Oh,
Marine dudes.
for like leaving.
No, not for leaving. That's not the problem. For like getting married, like after like 2 months
2
of knowing
seconds.
the person.
Oh, just for the benefits?
Yeah.
Like they do it all the time.
They do.
barely know the person. Like,
Well,
popping
yeah.
the question.
That is a very like
Yeah.
red flag trait of.
And that's the thing
Them.
also, like, if you're gonna marry into someone in the forces, you have to be ready to spend a lot of time alone. And like that's not an
Yeah.
excuse. Like, oh, you were gone and I was alone. Like, to me, that's not an excuse. Which is why, like, I know I would never be able to be in a relationship with someone in the forces, no matter what the benefits are or how high, like, in the rank they are, because
You would cheat.
no, I wouldn't. I
Damn,
wouldn't do
you
it.
don't trust yourself.
What?
You don't trust yourself.
No, it's not that I don't trust myself. It's that I wouldn't want to be away from my significant other that long, so I wouldn't do it.
She would cheat.
Sus. That's sus.
Yeah.
They need to buy
Red
the
flag.
Twirly Whirly
That's us.
3000 version 3.0.
What is the tweet? Is that,
Bombastic
is
style.
that a
Bombastic.
vibrator?
They need to buy the vibrating Twirly Whirly 3000 version 2.0.
Jesus
Oh,
knows
have you
about a
ever seen those?
vibrator.
Like where you on your phone, you can be like far away.
Oh, the one that has a little
Oh,
tongue.
Yeah.
I have seen those. Yeah.
Well,
Nunca te ha salido ese. Parece una flor, and then it looks like what's that fucking Pokemon that's a flower?
Oddish.
Yeah, it looks
Or
like
Gloom.
that.
okay.
It looks like that.
On sunflower. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Anyways, no, I wouldn't cheat because I
There's
wouldn't
a
put
lot
myself
of
in that situation. But I'm sorry that this happened to you. I hope you are healing. There's somebody better out there for you.
Let us know if you need a beer.
It actually, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy.
If you need a beer with Bao, let her know. She's not down to have sex though. If you're a girl. If you're a guy,
Or
I
a
don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know what's going on.
Wait,
That's
what?
stout hitting.
What the fuck? There's a guy that lives 3 minutes near me that had been crushing on me hard. He offered me money once to give him head, so I went for it. I had warned him how it's hard to make me come because of my curve. And when they try to throat me, it hurts if I'm done wrong. I think this is guy on guy action.
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, wait, what?
So did it hurt him? Or did he know how to throat you?
Everybody's
you
so
finish?
confused.
We need to know.
At least
How
you got
much did he
paid,
pay you though?
even if he hurt you?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious at this point. Like,
Yeah.
sounds like he was like,
Like soliciting sex?
well, yeah, of course, but like he gave him pretty quick.
Oh.
¿Sabes?
Sí.
Like he didn't take another offer.
Like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Like
300
50
bucks? All right, let's do it.
Yeah, you know,
Ah,
like, it sounded like
convinced.
that. Like, no puso resistencia. Pa.
Would you give it up for money?
Absolutely not, bro.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say absolutely.
Absolutely not.
What if they
No.
were like, I'll give you $1 million.
Yes.
Let me suck your dick.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, suck my
Suck?
dick.
What if they had a...
Because that's not gay. Remember?
It's only gay.
And Harold and Kumar.
Wait.
If you
Escape.
close your eyes,
Serious question. $1 million and they said, let me suck your dick. It was a guy.
Yes.
$1 million is not enough these days.
I'm taking $1 million. You guys can go
Damn,
screw yourselves.
Jesus.
I'm going on vacations just for getting a little
I
action.
think I would take the mill.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And then they said, I'll give you another $1 million for you to
Let's
suck
do
my
it
dick.
again.
No, for you to suck my dick.
Nah, no se arma, compa.
Double. I need double.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 million for
Let's
you
do
to
it.
suck my
Va a seguir aumentándolo hasta que diga que sí. No vamos a jotear, pao.
dick. I'm just wondering how gay my friends are.
I got my bills paid. I bought my
you
parents
found
a
out how gay
house.
your boyfriend is.
I'll take the $1 million. Go for it.
We got, like Jesus said, paid off our bills, paid off the house. That's probably it. But
Yeah.
Yo solo estoy
But,
pensando,
hey.
whatever you say in the internet is going to stay on the internet.
future
Don't hold
kids.
back. Don't hold back. Oh, shit, there was more to it.
Oh,
It's because they sent it in.
and like blocks.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all judging and
My
shit.
bad. And when they tried to throw me, it hurts if done wrong. He was persistent, so I went for it. His rules were for me to lay back and let him do his thing, but I had to keep him poppered up. My rule was I don't take anything off till I get paid up front.
Seems like you've done it before.
Like
So
a
I
deposit.
go
He's a
into his room,
businessman.
wait for him to pay. He does, and I take off my pants and lay down for him to do his thing. He sucked at it to start. He tried throating it, and it just hurt. So after about 20 minutes, I was trying to figure out how to get out of it. I started face fucking him, and he got into it. So I used it to my advantage and gave him poppers many times to get him high the fuck up. I faked coming in his mouth. How do you fake cum? With the popper?
So I googled it like the last time we were gonna do the Comadreando. So I guess the popper makes you salivate, or that drug makes you
Yeah.
salivate a lot. So yeah, I'm assuming because of the
Fake
popper.
orgasm.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
faked
good.
coming in his mouth, and
Aprieta
he
los
did the
pies.
whole fake body.
The twitch.
He did. I
you.
faked coming in his mouth and did the whole fake body twitch. And he asked me if I came. I said yes. He said hot. I changed and got out ASAP. He still hits me up, but now he doesn't want to pay because he was hoping I'd think it was amazing. It wasn't, but regardless, I want my money. So when he hits me up, all I say is 3 money signs.
Maybe it was $300.
Get your money, bro.
Yeah.
That's how the life
Get
of
your
my
money, man. Hustle's a
prostitution.
I mean-
hustle.
That's how my prostitution life started.
Hustle's a hustle, I guess. Do your thing.
It's a reoccurring customer.
Yeah.
Extra cash.
Yikes. All right.
God damn.
Went south real quick.
I once dated this nutcase. She cheated on me twice. I broke up with her. She threw a brick through my window, attempted suicide because I didn't want to get back with her.
Let
Got
her die.
hospitalized for a bunch of mental problems. Became a lesbian. Shaved her head a la Britney Spears. Later became pregnant and left the baby daddy for me, even though we hadn't talked in 4+ years. We didn't really get back together. That was just what she told her baby daddy. Wow.
She left the kid?
Run.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
There's some wild people out there.
Yeah.
Pobrecito.
La intensidad. I can't fucking believe it sometimes.
I love Britney Spears.
I love Britney Spears.
I hate that whole, like, I'm a suicide, like, the suicidal thing. Like, el chantaje.
I think that's like the second one.
that we've gotten.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people do
Yeah.
that. And like,
It's super common.
yeah, like I understand there's people out there that like really do have mental instabilities and
Go
think that
seek
that's
some
their
help.
only
Get
solution.
help.
But the solution is not to keep the boyfriend there by saying I'm going to commit suicide. The solution is going to help yourself. you know?
Yeah.
Por eso.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks for the person, the other person, right? Like when they tell you that, like, me voy a matar.
We.
And then you you know, like at that, like, what do you do? Like,
Because
what
you
do
care for them,
say?
obviously, right?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
though
and
they're
you
doing
wouldn't
shit.
want them to be like, imagine they like 13 reasons why you, and then you're in their freaking death note.
No, I mean, yeah, like you have to think about it that way. Like,
Yeah.
what if they actually do it? And like, I think as much as people tell you or you say to yourself, like, it wasn't my fault or it wasn't your
Well,
fault.
would you go back with someone for that?
I think at one point I would like have to like talk to someone in their family and be like, hey.
Por eso, like, you get
Yeah.
someone
I don't
else
think I
intervene,
would-
pero
I wouldn't
No
go-
dejas que el chantaje, like.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't like date them, but I would try to taper away from them. Because
Yeah.
I feel like if you cold turkey and be like, all right, then if
Because
something
these people
does
actually
happen,
have something
yeah, and if
like wrong.
yeah, and I feel like if you cold
Falta de
turkey,
putazos de niños.
Aparte. But I feel like if you cold turkey and you just dip and something does happen, at least me personally, like I would
You'd
feel,
feel guilty.
yeah,
Like it's on your conscience. As much as it's not your fault, like truly it's not your fault, right? But you still kind of like you carry that in your conscience.
Yeah.
Diego has zero feelings, zero
Yeah.
conscience. So
Diego don't give a shit.
obviously, I hope
Nadie
nobody
hace
ever.
nada.
I hope nobody ever told him that they were gonna commit suicide if he left them, because they probably did. All right. I once had this go-go dance on me and I felt his package, but it felt so surreal and it looked huge but could be stuffed. He slid down my DMs, and in an effort to find out, I intentionally responded just to get a pic of it. Every time I asked for a pic, he persuaded the conversation, so I had to do the full-on dirty talk scenario to get him all horned up and hoping he'd send me a pic. Throughout the dirty talk, he kept mentioning dirty stuff like sweaty, smelling like pits, and smelling like ass, sweat, and steamy. And I kept thinking, okay, hold on, I gotta figure out what this says. And I kept thinking he meant it in a general way because it does get sweaty and hot, but when in intensity. But then when he got more into it, he said, "Oh, I'm going to put my dick in that ass." I responded, "Yeah, papi, but put it in deep." To which he then said, "Yeah, I will till it gets hot and sweaty." I went along with it and said, "Yeah, papi, keep going." And then he hit me with "and then I want you to fart on it." And at that point I was out and said, "Oh yeah, no, I'm good. Not into that." He said, "Oh, we will see." To which I ended with, "Oh no, we won't," and left his ass on red.
There's
Damn.
some dirty people
Wow.
in this world, man.
My God, what the hell? Comadreando is really, it's getting wild in here, guys.
What do you think he likes? Like the air flow that goes through it, or like,
Like it's just,
or the particles, how it smells after?
oh, like where it just lingers in the room. It's like sex already has a smell, and then
There's some
He's just
sick
like,
people out there, man.
fart on me, daddy.
Part of me.
Ew. Okay, let's not. We're gonna get blocked or something. Moving on. I once had a military guy hit me up on Grindr saying he would pay me $200 to kick him in the nuts.
No way. That's
What?
not real.
Is that a thing? People like to get kicked in the nuts?
Pretty
No.
sure that's a
I
thing.
think that is a thing.
But like,
what
doesn't it
isn't-
hurt?
What isn't a thing though now?
But does it?
Yes,
your
it
balls
fucking
getting
hurts.
kicked?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're getting paid.
Te dan
No,
ganas de
you're
cagar.
paying them to kick you in.
Yeah,
the
but
balls.
the other person is getting paid to kick him.
No,
I mean-
well, yeah, but like,
It makes no
Either way,
sense.
someone's
Alright.
getting paid.
They're probably into the reaction.
Oh, wait, say it again.
Who's getting kicked in the balls? The payer or the payee?
payer.
Oh,
Oh, that's why.
I once had
they
a
like the feeling.
military guy hit me up on Grindr saying he would pay me $200 to kick him in the nuts. He was explaining to me how he was into that and that he would be there blindfolded, hands tied, waiting for me to just pull up and kick him in the nuts as hard as I can, which he demanded. And then he'd tell me where the money is at. I didn't do it because I was scared, thinking, what if I go and do it and trigger his PTSD and the mofo kills me?
I think
Yeah,
that
for $200, not worth it.
no,
I
definitely.
feel like
not.
that is PTSD,
You think
where
so?
like maybe he was in a situation where he was tied up and
Gangbanged.
Damn.
I don't know, something happened during the
But
military.
now he
Military
enjoys it.
guy.
Like, let me remember that.
What's that? I forgot what
Wait,
the
but
theory
guys
is.
really like getting
No.
kicked in the balls?
No.
I mean, some people
Whoa.
do probably.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess someone,
clearly.
but
like it's probably a kink.
personal experience.
Like they
No,
felt
yeah.
like
personal
Personally.
experience.
Right? Okay.
No.
I hope not. I've heard it really hurts.
Like
I
you
would
get
never
kicked,
know,
no te dan ganas de cagar.
it's kind of like the same people like
Me
¿Te dan
diste
ganas de
estreñido.
cagar?
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I swear to God.
There's been times where it like literally hurts in my stomach.
Ajá, pero
Like,
cuando me han
sientes ese
pegado,
dolor
me he
de-
pegado, subió al estómago. You gotta go to the bathroom.
No,
Like
never been
immediately.
that bad. Never
Yeah.
been that bad.
Yeah. That's
I'm
happened.
sorry that's happened to
Whoa.
you.
Yeah.
My
it's
mind
bad.
is unlocked.
But I talked about it like somewhere else, and apparently it's a thing.
Maybe this guy needed a shit.
He's constipated.
Estreñido, güey.
There's medicine for that. I hope that's not the case. All right. Here's our last one for the day. Hi, guys. It's the suegro lover.
Ooh.
It's
I've
been
heard
a
about it.
while, and
Has
I'm
been a while.
sorry, but I always tune in and sad there was no episode this week. I know. We're so sorry.
Yeah.
But we're back on track. So my boyfriend's dad and I are still dating, a.k.a. her suegro. He's just so nice, buys me things all the time, and he is just such a manlier man than my boyfriend. But a few weeks ago, I had to get laid and dash his wife. What the fuck? I'm going to start this over. It's because I don't know. And dash? Laid and dash? Like dine and dash?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so.
I had never heard that. We're going to start this over. Hi, guys. It's the suegro lover. It's been a while, and I'm sorry, but I always tune in, and sad there was no episode this week. So, my boyfriend's dad and I are still dating. He's just, a.k.a. the suegro. He's just so nice, buys me things all the time, and he is just manlier than my boyfriend. But a few weeks ago, I had to get laid and dashed. I had never heard that before. His wife came home unexpectedly. Once we heard the garage, I grabbed my stuff and hid in the hallway closet. Fuck the
Damn.
anxiety. Until she took a shower, and let me tell you, I had never ran so fast in my life. I'm not too sure what happened yet, but I know I left my underwear somewhere in the room, and I'm pretty sure she smelled my perfume in their bedroom. But it's been a few weeks, and he hasn't told me anything. I'll keep you guys posted. Love you guys.
Yeah, I think it's just the adrenaline at this point.
Imagine the anxiety of sitting in a closet,
It's going like,
not
have you ever
knowing
seen,
if
like,
they're
The
gonna
Simpsons?
open it.
What?
Where Homer and Marge just do it like out in the public because of the adrenaline. That's what kept it going.
Yeah, but I really want to like see our suegra lover and suegro lover.
This is the suegro lover, yeah.
Yeah.
We do need an update from the suegra lover, though. They haven't been back in a
It's
while.
been a minute. Maybe they broke up, but hiding in the closet. I mean, I've
Dude.
never had to do that. But
No, I've never had to do that either, but
I-
the anxiety.
have you guys ever had to hide or hide somebody?
No.
I've never cheated.
Well,
No, well, it doesn't have to be cheating. It's like, what if you
Like the parents
had a-
came
yeah,
in.
like your
Yeah.
Like the parents of the girl that you were with. That
like
came in.
they were super strict and like, oh, I can't have boys over, and they're
And you guys,
Yeah.
unexpectedly.
I had to leave through a window.
you had to leave through a window?
Yeah.
No. No. I'm not gonna. go into details.
Open that can of worms.
I did some shit, but not like that.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get caught, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm glad you
The
didn't
whole
get caught.
perfume
but
thing, though, like I feel like you would smell
Hell yeah. I'd smelled it in the fucking split
as soon as you
second.
walked in the house.
Well, no. Oh, like,
Well, I don't know how big
So
the
I
house
gotta
is.
be smart and buy them December free.
That's true.
but what if she didn't wear that perfume that day?
Maybe
She
they had
wants
for
problems.
Maybe they had Febreze.
Throw away all the other ones.
You can only have one perfume.
Maybe they had Febreze, which brings up our sponsor.
Febreze for cheaters.
Get rid of your well.
Get rid of your sneaky link stink with code Vive con Huevos.
This is a fake ad. If you guys haven't noticed. Yeah, glad you didn't get caught. Thank you for the update. We love you too. Sorry for no episode that week, but we're back on track.
Yeah. Yeah, because this was supposed to be read 2 weeks ago. A week ago.
A week ago.
About
yeah.
a week ago.
A week ago.
That's crazy.
All right, guys.
But-
We're done with Comadreando for the day.
Thank you so much for your submissions. Please keep sending them.
Yes. If you're the Theo commenting on the media girl, stop it.
Nah.
Or send
Let
us
him
money.
do it. Let him do his
And
thing.
Bao or I or Jesus or Diego will send you videos of us in medias. Who knows? We'll pull a what's the boxer?
I'll do it for $500 if you guys want to do
That
that.
got caught in lingerie or that had a fuck.
Get your facts straight.
Chingada madre.
Oh my God, we didn't
Ay, mi
give the
mente.
frog update.
Next time.
I told the listeners I'd
Cliffhanger.
All right, I have more updates on the pesticide
On the gay
fraud.
frog.
The gay frog.
But Mario's not letting me tell you guys, so I guess it'll be the
Gay
next.
frog.
episode.
Everybody's here for the gay frog, bro.
I know. What if people are
Okay,
waiting?
give your updates.
No, you're gonna get mad at me because this is a 3-hour podcast.
No, I'm not gonna get mad at you. Jesus is gonna get mad at you. He has the audio.
We have to end the podcast because Jesus gets mad.
But guys, thank you so much. You gotta thank your listeners, babe.
Oh, thank you so much for sending. I did.
Hey, don't get toxic. Don't get toxic here in public.
Thank you so much for sending your
We're live.
responses. We love your hot takes, stories, questions, everything. Keep sending them. The link is in the bio. I also now have a Comadreando Instagram, so follow it at.
That she will be.
Did you notice that in your
Comadre
picture you kind of look naked?
I don't look naked, Diego.
You do look naked.
I was wearing a shirt. That's
Have you
the
seen her
same
picture of the
color my
Comadreando?
skin.
Honestly,
I just,
kinda-
it was
I kinda-
today. I was like,
I kind of took it as clickbait.
I
and
did it
was
for the
like-
views.
clickbait.
And I was like, hey, you know,
Fuck it.
if she gets followers, she gets followers. She ain't showing anything. So
Men. Boys.
men math.
man. Same color, naked.
Anyways, links in the bio. Y'all already know. Y'all know the vibe. I ain't got to tell you twice. Jesus quotes. That was the worst transition ever.
You're still looking for one.
I got one.
We need to start a new Instagram. Jesus quotes.
Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. So take initiative.
Bam.
Make your own happiness.
Yes, create your own happiness, guys.
That is, yeah.
Things don't happen for a reason. You
Create it.
create it. You guide it. You
Manipulate it.
can make it.
I think it's both.
I think so too.
But
The universe
Sorry.
works for you.
Don't fall on like everything is happening to me without doing anything, right? There's some control you have. So
Yeah.
try to point it towards your direction.
I think
Yes, you always have
it's
control.
kind of like manifesting. Like I could wish to be a millionaire
But you have
or
to
a
work for
billionaire
it,
all
yeah.
I want, but I also have to put in the work.
Yes.
So
You
that's
can't
kind-
just sit on this couch and say, I hope I'm a billionaire tomorrow.
yeah. I think that's how I took that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
That's
in
it.
the work. Create the life you want with the happiness that you
You
want.
can do it.
Lo que dijo Comadre Pau. Porque esta felicidad tú no la tienes.
Esta no la
Esta tú no la tienes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us this lovely Tuesday. Diego, we love you. Reoccurring guest here at Vive con Huevos podcast.
Thank you for inviting
Ya le
Thank
gustó,
you
ya le
for
gustó.
the
Ya
thank
le
you
gustó.
listeners for tuning in 40 episodes with us. We appreciate you.
Huevitos.
Our little huevitos. We love you guys. Please keep sharing, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Slide into the comments, slide into our DMs, whatever it is. Just share the pod.
The chisme,
Share the
man.
pod.
Go
Give us
straight
the
to the point. We
chisme.
want the
We
chisme.
love it. You guys already know that this shit is anonymous. Nobody knows
is.
who you are. We don't know who you are. Listeners don't know who you
Trust
are.
me, I wish I knew who the suegra and suegra
Honestly,
lover were.
so it kills us
we
every
just
single
don't.
time. But guys, honestly, this podcast would not be popping without you guys. I also, as much as I love the listeners, I also want to give it up to Jesus and Comadre Pau, Diego too, because you're here today. But you guys have stuck through my madness for 40 episodes now. I know I get fucking annoying because
Rápido.
The madness.
yeah, because I ask you guys for
Jesus se va a
shit.
enojar con tu despedida.
More
Rápido,
time I need to add it.
cabrón. No entendiste.
I go on rants. I have ADHD
We should have
moments.
finished.
Fuck
Yeah.
you,
10 minutes
Jesus.
ago.
Babe,
We
this
can
thank
finish
you
at
is
the
for
quote,
you.
bro. Just cut the shit.
But thank you guys so much. Honestly, you guys have been sticking with me for 40 episodes. I love you guys from the depths of my heart. I hope you guys really do see that. Thank you guys for your hard work, and we're gonna keep it fucking going. Hopefully, we have a button pusher soon, and we're gonna get more camera angles and our fucking studio. But that won't happen unless we get more fucking listens. So share this shit. Ugh!
And thank you, All Moving LLC.
Yeah, thank you, All Moving LLC. Picture time.
Hey, babe,
Yo.
what day is it today?
It's October 3rd.
It's National Boyfriend Day.
It's National
and
Boyfriend
you
Day.
did not post
and
your
I
boyfriend.
didn't get posted.
Paulina. Get your shit together. I'm
Man,
hungry.
The day
You
isn't
are
over.
hungry. But anyways, guys.
Diego said, I'm fucking out. He said, I'm not waiting for
But
this
guys,
shit to end.
como siempre, fight your fears, live your best life. At the end of the day, the only thing that you regret are the things that you did not do. So vive con huevos, guys. We love you. Peace.
Bye.
Live with eggs. Bye.